my name is Daryl, and they call me iceiceice. I have been playing Dota since it came out in 2000. Okay, when Warcraft 3 came out, and there were 2 Dota maps, and I was pretty good at it. I'm pretty good at every game I play.
Do you have any hobbies or interests other than playing Dota 2?
Yeah, photography and playing Dota 2, and more Dota 2. And I love StarCraft 2. I think StarCraft 2 is a great game. I like Street Fighter as well, but I'm pretty bad at Street Fighter. I actually bought a PS3 just to play Street Fighter 4, and then my friend told me that Xbox 360 was actually better for playing Street Fighter online. Yeah, and I think League of Legends is a bad game. It's not a bad game, it's just a very easy game. Easy game. Very easy game.
If you could make your own Dota dream team with any players around the world, who would you pick and why?
I'll pick. I thought about this before, like just 2 days ago. So I'll pick Dandy, XY, 820, and I don't really care about the last. Just someone that can play a good engager, I guess. Enigmas and King ES. Maybe Swan, yeah. Because we always need a fat guy in the team.
How does your family view your professional gaming?
They just want my winnings. They are quite supportive, but they always want like half of my winnings.
Your Invoker has been like the focus and praise of a lot of people in the community. How much time do you specifically train Invoker, and do you do anything special for your Invoker training?
No, I don't. I just play a lot of Invoker. I play like 150 games of Invoker for fun, because it's fun. It's a fun hero. Don't really do any special trainings. I tried to do the one I saw Dandy doing, some like repetitive spell casting, and I find it pretty retarded.
Do you have a set routine that you need to do before you play in a big tournament? Do you have to do certain practice before the game starts? Do you have to eat something, drink something?
I will normally go to the toilet before the game. Before almost every major game, I'll make sure I wash my hands and just make sure they're not clammy. And I'll just wash my face and arms and neck somehow. I'll always do it. And I would love to play in boxers, so I'm probably gonna play in boxers at TI2 even if it's a stage game. Like, just because I think I play well, like better in boxers. So I'm like gonna take off my pants and play in boxers.
Do you think you'll ever play another game where you don't ban any other heroes?
Yeah, probably I'll do it at international, against maybe a decent or a bad team, I don't know. Maybe against a very good team.
When I asked Loader about the game when you didn't ban any heroes, he said that you were to blame. Did you plan it in advance, or were you just struck at the moment not to ban anyone?
I've always wanted to do it since a very long time ago, and I was given the power to do it, the power of pink or blue, so I did it.
Do you think you'll ever play Axe again?
Yeah, definitely. I'll use X to like kill some American team.
Speaking about American teams, EG recently did a video where they were walking around their local area where they're boot camping. Team Zenith came up. They said that, the person recording said that Team Zenith is very cocky. Do you agree with that statement, and what do you think about EG?
Of course we are cocky. We are like the best team in the world, I feel. Best team, I think. I think we are the best team at international, and I think we are the team to beat. What do I think about EG? I don't really care about EG. They are like the bottom 8 for me. AL, MFC, EG, COL. They are like the bottom 4. So why would I care about the bottom 4? You see, I'll just ignore them. But Baoba is a nice guy, so yeah, Baoba is nice. I don't really know who's in EG as well, except Baoba. Who's in? Oh yeah, and Mel, because of the. Yeah, it was on the front page of Joint Dota, EG Mel.
As a high-level player of both Dota 2 and StarCraft 2, what do you think will be a bigger esports in Asia in the next 2 to 3 years?
Probably Dota 2, but in Korea it's gonna be StarCraft 2 as usual, because StarCraft 2 is just like a national sport for Korea, I guess. I don't really know about that. But Dota 2 will probably be bigger in the Asia scene, except Korea, due to the fact that, well, it's a team game and you can play with your friends, and that's a big part of why it's gonna be a bigger scene. StarCraft 2 is like just horrible, lots of mugging, a lot of hard work, and if you put in a lot of hard work, you're gonna get the, what's that called, the reward lah. So it's like hard work equal to reward. So maybe if you play 10 hours a day, you're gonna win stuff in the end. But for Dota 2, it's very team dependent. You can have 5 people playing, like, it's just not very good to play Dota 2 if your team sucks. Yeah. I don't really know how to put it in words. Like, I was playing 10 hours a day of StarCraft 2, and 10 hours, a few months down the road, I can actually maybe win something. But Dota 2, I can be the one putting in hard work alone and win nothing in the end because my teammates are shit. Yeah.
How do you handle situations when your troll backfires, where someone gets very mad and gets extremely angry at you, really, really angry?
Online, I would just throw more. Offline, I'll run away. Unless you have a gun, then I would just run even further away. But I don't have guns in Singapore. But I have to watch my words in America, I guess. Seattle. Do they have guns there?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, then I'll be careful. I'm like I'm very nice when I'm overseas. I'll be like, hi, how are you?
Do you think Alchemist is going to make a resurgence at the International?
Definitely. I'll make sure of it.
Do you still ever play StarCraft 2?
No, I stopped playing because of Dota 2. I actually bought the GSL yearly pass for the GSTL and Code A, Code S, all the pass.
Do you watch at all sometimes?
No, I actually tried watching WCS yesterday. No, today. But they were just showing the face of death, you know, DETH. And I'm like, what the hell, I don't want to see his face, I want to watch a game. And I just switch it off.
Who do you think has a better invoker, you or Dendi?
I don't know. Probably him. Maybe me, I don't know. Depending on the game, I think. Wait. I'll just say me. Yeah, I have the better invoker. I'm the best.
Who do you think the worst team going to the International is?
Definitely AL. I'm quite sure it's AL because the only reason why they're invited is because they did well before any other teams got serious about playing Dota 2. And they were playing in delay. They can't really win. They are just good at delay games. Like, they're very good against Europeans or Americans in a delay game. But you saw what happened at DreamHack. They just they just lost. And they are a team with lots of teamwork and no individual skills, I guess. And Australia's best player is Musica, right? Which is a Singaporean. So it's like the best player in Australia is a Singaporean. And their second best player is, was it Muffin Man? I don't know, it's just a very horrible player. Not a horrible person, but a horrible player. I played with him once and I thought he was like some pup, like, you know, very low skilled, like, scrub, I guess. Not being mean, it's just being serious. It's like, I'm just like replying seriously.
When I say the following team member's name, say the first word that comes to your head. Loader.
Kelly.
HY.
Quiet.
X-Freedom.
Poor. Very poor. Very poor.
And XY.
XY? Jason. That's his boyfriend.
I asked the XY about you guys being here at the Razer training facility, and he said that you're pretty good at pool. Have you lost to anyone playing pool in the office?
A few times, cause every time we come here I just play pool. I like playing pool. I always wanted to play pool for free, but you know, I can't. This is the only place I can play for free. I don't have a pool table at home, so maybe you can buy me one.
Maybe if you win you can buy yourself one.
No, I'm buying a Zenith watch. I plan to buy a Zenith watch.
Apart from buying a Zenith watch, like you said, if you win a large amount of money, do you have any plans, or do you not think about that?
I do think about it. Besides buying a nice Zenith watch, I'm gonna buy a nice bed, nice table, and probably a new CPU. And I would love to go backpacking in Japan or Europe.
After the International, Will you continue playing Dota 2 professionally?
That depends on how big the scene is gonna grow, how the scene is gonna grow. I'm very interested in going to the StarCraft 2 because I'm finally done with my army, and yeah, it's something that I've always wanted to do because like I was actually doing very well before I entered army. Like Sid that just won, right? SG Sid. I actually met him like 2 years ago, and I was doing well against him, beating him and everything, and Hawk as well. So I find it very saddening that they're all doing well, and I'm actually like I stopped halfway and I went to the army and became shit.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans or anyone watching the video?
Fans are watching a video.
Like this interview, is there anything you'd like to say to anyone?
I don't care if they support me or not. I'm just gonna play and win and do what I want. I don't care about people supporting me.